Namaskar. I'm Beta Lisboa, the founder of Dynamic Spiral and Fascial Yoga School. Today's class is a journey throughout the feet, the Mooladhara Chakra, and our roots. This practice may help you to feel less tension on the soles of your feet in the plantar fascia, may help you to feel more embodied and connected to this present moment, may help you to claim your existence, to claim the right to be here, to be now, to be present in this body. For this practice, you need a pair of tennis balls or myofascial release balls, a mat, a blanket, a very quiet space, and an open heart to receive this practice. Enjoy it. So now we're going to start the first exercise. The first exercise is to work on the soles of the feet. It calls rolling the feet on the top of the balls to open up the plantar fascia. So here, place only one ball on the center of your mat and bring the right foot on the top of the ball. Start rolling the foot on the top of the ball all the way to the sole of your foot. It's like you become very small and you just feel the sole of your foot. So each exhalation, push the ball a little bit more deep into the earth. So you feel that the tensions, the knots, the tightness that you're carrying on the plantar fascia start dissolving, start opening up. So you inhale and push the ball, exhale, and feel it start opening. So now what's going on here, what is happening, is the fascia, it's heating up, hydrating, opening up the protein fibers and becoming more healthy. So all the tensions, the trigger points on the fascia, it start to loosen up. Now we're going to stop in the kidney 1 point, which is right behind the ball of the foot, where the arch of the foot finishes and the ball starts, right in the center, our grounding earth point. So just place this point on the top of the ball, and as you exhale, push the ball down. But keep exhaling from your pelvis, feeling the exhalation through your legs, through the feet, out to the center of the earth, as if from the soles of the feet some roots are growing strong down to the center. So you wait here and then you start moving again. Remember to open the top of the foot as you opening up the sole of the foot. And then take the foot out of the ball. Place both feet on the ground. Close the eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Feel both feet on the ground. Feel the difference in between right and left. Feel if it's more grounded on the right side, lighter, more stable. Is there a difference or not? And now just switch the foot, bring the ball underneath the left foot. And start rolling the same way, rolling the ball as if you are pushing, smashing a doll. So you feel in each nodule, in each tension, you start dissolving. Because the fascia now is getting hydrated. The hyaluronic acid, it's uncoiling. So as it uncoils, absorbs water. It is called the sponge of our fascia because the hyaluronic acid has the capacity to absorb 8,000 to 10,000 amount of water. So it's a lot of water we can absorb as we open the fascia. Okay? So the same way you are doing on the right foot, you keep doing on the left. Remember, the side, the arch of the foot is extremely important. It's related to our spine. And then now again, find your K1, so the kidney 1 point, right down to the center of the earth is also the connection to our kidneys. So place the ball on this point, drop your heel, and as you exhale, drop the tip of your toes as well. Bend the front knee, and as you drop the tip of the toes, you can feel the top of the foot also opening up. So the fascia sensation is normally heat. It may feel quite warm and hot on the top of the foot now. Inhale. And exhale, push all the way down to the center of the earth. So connection to our kidneys, connection to our bloodline. Our Mooladhara Chakra is the connection to our ancestrality. It's the connection to mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers and fathers. So it's also reclaiming who am I? Reclaim my ancestors, accepting my father, my mother. So roll the ball a little bit more so you can feel the release. Yeah, it's probably much more loose at this point. And lift the balls, and now I invite you to slightly bend your knees. Yeah, keep both feet very stable on the ground with each toe touch the ground. Close your eyes and take a deep breath into the soles of the feet. And exhale, sink the whole body all the way down to the center of the earth. In this moment, it's only you, the feet, and the earth supporting your existence. Sweet smile on your face, and come back for the next exercise. So the second exercise, it calls ankle release. We can do with the balls underneath the ankles or without balls. It just depends how open or how tight your ankles are. So remember, we're going to stay here for a couple of minutes, and you want to start with the sensation about 60 to 70%, knowing that as more as we stay in the pose, sensation may increase, may become stronger. So you can always have a choice as well to step back. So to start with the balls, it's simply lift the hips and bring the toes down and the balls underneath the ankles. So place the balls right underneath the ankles, and here we just stay. Breathe in and out. Feeling the fascia melting. This band that wraps our ankles, it starts melting as it's heating up. The ankles are the first joint that connects our feet to our body. So many times, because of the way we walk, many times because the way the shoes we are wearing, the ankles become very tight. And it's very important to open up and to take the air, to take the vata out of the ankles. So keep the eyes closed here and watch how much sensation do I have here. If the balls are too strong in the sensation, just take the balls off, okay? And put on the side, and then just sit on the top of your heels. So bring the tip of the fingers next to the hips, and slowly start lifting the knees. So if here you lift the knees just a little bit and it's good for you, just stay there. Or you can keep lifting the knees. Just pay attention for not to lean back too much. Avoid to lean back, otherwise you have to use your core too much. So stay more in the center. Don't lose your center. So stay on the center. The weight is on the top of the heel. And then from here, if the fascia allows you, you can bring the knees all the way up and just rest and breathe. And relax, enjoying the opening. Keep just paying attention. If it's too much, you can always bring the knees back. So you don't have to fight, don't need to struggle. It's about to stay here in a full yin receptive attitude. How can I stay quiet when it's discomfort? Okay? And if it's too easy, you want to go back to the balls, just bring the balls back underneath the ankles. The inhalation, the exhalation, it's your anchor to bring you back to the present moment. It's my anchor to bring me back to my body. It's my anchor to bring my awareness here and now. Now you can just move the hips to the side, straight the legs out, and lean back as you circling your feet to one side and to the other side, just releasing the ankles. Now push the toes out and in, extending and flexing the toes. Now the next exercise it calls toe squatting. It will help you to release the plantar fascia. Any tension on the soles of your feet may open up. And for people who has a lot of tension on the soles of the feet, it will burn a lot. It will feel almost unbearable. So it's good to be aware that we're going to stay here for 2 minutes. So basically, you're going to squat, you're going to knee, and bring the toes on the ground, yeah? And then just bring the sits bones on the top of the heels. So that's the very simple position. But sometimes we start here, we don't feel much. Within 10 seconds, you start feeling all the tension coming up and dissolving. If this is too much for you, just grab a block. And if you don't have a block, you can grab a bolster or something you have at home and bring underneath the sits bones. So you sit on the top of the block, make sure the sits bones are supported by the block so you keep the spine straight. This way it's much lighter on the feet, but you're still feeling a lot, yeah? And here we're gonna start to breathe. Close your eyes, and I'll take the block away from my hips, from my sit bones, because for me it's better without block. And start breathing to the feet. Breathe out, release your tensions. Breathe in to the belly. Breathe out, let the tensions go to the center of the earth. Let it go of the tensions on your mind. Let it go at the tensions in your body. Let it go of the tensions on the soles of your feet. Expand the belly, expand the rib cage and the chest as you inhale. Exhale, release everything, soften. Soften the face, the chest, and sensation will become more intense. Sensation will become stronger. So as sensation becomes stronger, allow that to dissolve with your exhalation. Always remember you have a choice here to step back or to change. Using the block again. Any tension will pass. Any sensation will pass. It's all the impermanent phenomena of the body sensations. Breathe in. As you breathe out, maybe sensation will be lighter now. And that is how the fascia responds. Fascia responds to heat, to friction. That's why it's hot. Maybe tingling the soles of your feet. Notice if you are holding your perineum, your Mooladhara Chakra. So the perineum is the muscle correspondent in your belly to the Mooladhara Chakra. Notice if you are holding, just relax. Release any tensions on the pelvic floor. And just move to the front. Take the feet to the sides. In this exercise, we're gonna use the ball underneath the perineum muscle. So it's to release all the pelvic floor, all the fascia that is right connected from the sits bones to the pubic bone, and everything that is related to the very low diaphragm. Okay, so to do that you need just to have a ball that is not so hard. So I would say medium to soft texture, something like you can push, because otherwise you may damage the fascia in this area. It's very sensitive. For women in their period, it's important to watch if it's comfortable for you or not. And for the man, you need to move a little bit your testicles and to place the balls. Okay, so the ball will be placed in between the anus and the sex, and I'll talk through the exercise. So basically you just lift your hips and place the ball in between the anus and the sex. For the women it's much easier. And here you can start, drop the hip slowly to let the fascia to dissolve, to open up, and to allow you to go deeper. In case this is still too intense, you can use a blanket underneath the ball. So you sit in a blanket, which is going to create more softness in between the ball and you, and your body. Okay? So in this moment, if you're already feeling something, you can also move your hips from side to side, back and forth, and release again. You're gonna feel the ball moving the fascia from both sits bones and the pubic bone. Basically, it's there where we have the attachments of the hamstrings and other muscles. It's going to open up and soft down this area. So that also releases the psoas, the whole lower back area, the sacroiliac area, and the front of the hip. Basically, keep breathing as I'm talking through, yeah? Just bring your inhalation as you inhale. Bring the inhalation all the way down to your perineum and push the perineal muscle against the ball so you feel you working on the ball. And then as you exhale, just release everything. You don't do anything, just relax. So again, as you inhale, push the perineal muscle so you expand your pelvic floor, opening up. And exhale, release. Okay? So any time you feel the sensations too intense, you can always come out of this pose or cover the ball with a blanket. Also helps to soften. Or eventually you want to find even a softer ball. Okay? So this exercise is extremely helpful to release all the tensions created by the hip belt. So the tension created by Swadhisthana issues, our second chakra, around our hip area. And releasing the psoas, releasing the hips, we are also releasing our diaphragm, our thoracic area, and you're going to see the relationship in between both. Yeah? As you release down here, how your breath expands and gets more healthier. Yeah? So a few breaths here, you may start feeling some heat right now. Probably you have a heat sensation or tingling, or sometimes even cool. It may be a cooling sensation right now. It's just the fascia. Or sometimes this moves towards your groins, towards your psoas muscle. It's also because it's releasing and opening up. Okay? So some more breaths here. That is also our connection in the emotional level to our survival fear, the fear of survival. It's very primal fear, which is connected to that area in our bodies. It's connected to our sexuality, to our sensuality, to the way we relate to our own bodies, the way we relate to our lives. And now you're going to open your eyes and lift the hip, take the ball off, yeah? In this moment, just stay here for a few seconds to allow that wave of energy that is releasing now from the pelvic floor to move through the body. So in mindfulness, we just watch what is happening. The phenomena is impermanent. All the sensations are arising in this moment and they moving, they passing. All the release that is happening in this moment has no importance about names or labels or judgments. Let them be, let them arise and move through your body. Anisha, the impermanence of everything. So just watch, holding space for whatever comes. That's the attitude and the yin yoga practice. And we're going to start massaging the feet. So for this, just grab your right foot and pull the toe out one by one. So it's a myofascial release massage. And then go in between the spaces on the top of your foot, the spaces in between one toe and the next toe, opening up each space. And then opening up the soles of the foot, the sole of the foot here. Push the toes down and up. And then roll the foot to one side and to the next side. And now shake your feet. Shake, shake, shake everything, all the tensions and tightness and holdings. Bring the feet together in Namaste. And thank you very much. Until next practice. Namaste.